it, being so
That's a
vulnerable.
hilarious story you just told me.
Thank you for sharing all the details and everything, how hard that must have been. I'm just imagining that sinking feeling in your stomach when she said that the 3 times. I've seen your bank statements, and like, you must just, and you're still denying it, but in your head you must just be like, it's all coming out.
How am I going to get it?
Literally, it just took me back to my moment the same. That gut sinking feeling. And then it's funny that you've said you're now proud of that story. Take me through how that, I imagine, if not the lowest, one of the lowest points in your life, when your nose is bleeding, you're in tears on the floor. For people listening who still haven't got to that point, who still haven't told their loved ones what's going on, who still haven't come out and come clean, I always say it probably is going to get worse before it gets better. That moment is that worst moment. But talk to the audience now and tell them how that moment was your springboard. That was such a low moment, but now looking back 5 years into the recovery, how important that moment was, how much you needed that moment in order to bounce right off it.
If it didn't happen, I wouldn't be. The freeing nature that I felt the next day, like it was, nothing's compared to that day in my life. It's the worst day of my life, and I don't think anything will ever come close to that, to be honest. I'm not a religious person at all, but I felt reborn the next day. Like, I just felt like I was a new person. I felt like I got out of bed, shoulders were back and my head was up, and I wasn't looking at the floor when I got up. I was having my head up and I was ready to do things, and I didn't know what was coming. But I wasn't scared by that either. I was just happy to get up and not have to live a lie anymore, and not have to just think about someone finding out about something every waking minute of the day. Like, it was, and I probably slept that night, as horrible and as bad as that day was, and as emotionally drained as I was. Like, I think I probably slept 10 hours that night as well, which I hadn't done the 10 years previously, because I had this weight just came off my chest, like this huge rock had been holding me down for so long, had come off me, and it allowed me to start slowly turning back into the person that I knew I was. If you're going through that process now and you haven't told anyone, there's no way I would have got through what I did if I know I didn't come out myself and tell the people that I had. If you have that option to do that, like, you can't do this yourself. You need to get people involved to help you get through it, because it's any type of addiction. You can't. I think the stats show that majority of people who try and get it through by themselves don't really get through an addiction by themselves. You need a support network around you to get through any addiction. So if you have people you can talk to, even if it's just one person, to get some of that weight off your shoulders, then it's worth. Yes, it's going to be really, really, really hard to do, but the reward and the freeing feeling you have afterwards, tenfold compared to.
We spoke about how lonely the addiction is, and it's welcoming somebody, and welcoming is probably the wrong word. It's allowing somebody else in to see those secrets, and it takes away that isolation. It takes away that power that the addiction has, where the addiction thrives in secrecy. It cuts that power out straight away. And yeah, just the fear of being found out, that disappears, because it's all out there now. Yeah, I love that, mate. I love that. Right, tell me what's the first steps you took towards recovery? What tools, what strategies did you use to start the journey to where you are now?